Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to some more Yoshi's Woolly World! In the previous part, I took on the third level of World 5, which was this magic carpet level right here. I collected all of the collectibles within it, and that's why there's a gold star next to the level's name. Anyway, in this part, I'm going to take on the fourth level of World 5, which is known as Big Montgomery's Ice Fort. I'm going to collect all of the collectibles, hopefully on my first try, and I'm going to go ahead and take on this level. Okay. Also, thank you Nintendo of America for ever so generously sending me this game so that I may play it and record it for my channel. Now, I'm ready to take on this Ice Fortress. I love ice levels, and I love these fortress levels, so let's see how they do an Icy Fortress level. It'll be great. But first things first, much like the previous parts of this walkthrough, I have to first tap in my green yarn Yoshi amiibo, so please allow me to do that. And then after I do that, I have to tap in today's amiibo costume. So I figured last time I used a character that's been around since the 80s, so this time I'll use a character that's been around since the 80s as well. This is Mr. Game & Watch. According to Super Smash Bros., Mr. Game & Watch is Nintendo's oldest character, even though Mr. Game & Watch himself is just a silhouette that represents the Game & Watch line of Nintendo products. Anyway, okay, so it's starting me outside of the fortress. They usually love to hide secrets outside of these fortress levels, but you know what? I can't find anything, so I'm just going to hope that I didn't miss anything. If I did, I can always show it at the end of the video, but for now, I don't see anything. Oh, no, I do see something. There's an exclamation point down there, so don't mind if I go ahead and take that. I almost did not see that, but I see it now. It's always been inside of me. The possibilities are never ending. Okay, 2 more beads, and I got it. And alas, that is the first flower of this level. So already I have 1 flower and 2 Miiverse stamps. And there is the door to this fortress. Now, I suppose I should explain how those penguin enemies work, because I don't think they've appeared in this game so far, and I kind of just already know how they work because I'm a big Yoshi fan, but for those that don't know, penguin enemies are pretty helpful, actually. They're enemies that you can't normally get rid of under normal circumstances. They're kind of like Yukikis. If you eat them, you can't swallow them, and the only way to get rid of them, if you so wish to do so, is to spit them out at another enemy. You can treat it like a projectile, but the thing is, if you touch a penguin, they don't hurt you, and you don't hurt them. You just kind of bounce off of them. They're kind of like a bouncy platform that you can eat and take on the go. They're penguins. Everyone loves penguins. I mean, Yoshi penguins, Mario penguins are adorable, so I guess it's only right that you shouldn't be able to defeat the penguin unless you're defeating another enemy in the process. So I can eat a penguin and spit it out at another penguin, and it'll get rid of both penguins. But if I just take the penguin and spit it out at a wall, it'll come back. It'll come back. They also kind of fly, if I'm not mistaken, so I think that's also pretty interesting. Anyway, I'm liking these mechanics. I'm liking these icy mechanics. It seems like the Yoshi's Woolly World designers are really going to town with all of these snowy, icy mechanics, and that's what I was hoping for because I love ice levels and I love this game, so I was really looking forward to seeing all of the creative concepts that this game would do with icy levels, and it's been great so far. An icy fortress is awesome. Okay, so just making sure I'm not missing anything. It looks like this area of the level is in the clear. It doesn't look like there's any secrets over here, so I'm just gonna keep moving then. Okay, there's a special bead up there. I will go ahead and get that. Is there anything around this area? Aha, there is! I just wanted to double check. See, double checking. It allows you to get a better grade at the end. I can't get a 100% completion rating if I don't double check certain things on this level. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I better get on top of you before you break out of that. There we go. And alas, that is already the second special bead. So now I have 2 special beads, 1 flower, and 8 Miiverse stamps. I think I'm moving pretty quickly on this level. And that's probably going to be heart points if I had to guess right, because I don't really have any extra of those. Let's see. Ah, I missed. I went over it. Let's try that again. Yay, heart points. Awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now if I can just get these. Don't fall into the Pyrotic Plant's mouth. Okay, cool. Now I can get more projectiles, but first things first, let me get this shy guy with the spear out of the way. Huzzah, you are gone. I'm gonna get some more projectiles. I'm good to go. And hopefully I can just continue finding all the collectibles on this level without having to redo the level. I wouldn't mind having to redo the level since it's fun and enjoyable, but you know, it would just be better in the long run, and it would be more professional if I could just get all the collectibles in one successful attempt. That's the 3rd special bead already? I already have 3. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to fall apart now. Anyway, okay, I already have 3 special beads and only 1 flower. I hope I'm not missing anything. Is there a flower at the end of this? No, there's a bead. Probably going to be Miiverse stamp. Yep. 11 Miiverse stamps. I already have more than half of those. Well, that's good, because usually it's Miiverse stamps that are the objects that I end up missing by the end of these levels, but I seem to be doing just fine so far. I also like this mechanic of the rotating icy platforms that slowly shift back and forth. And this will get me a staircase. Thank you for your assistance, you wonderful penguin. I'm sorry to remove you out of the level, but alas, I am a Yoshi. I must collect things. That is how Yoshi games function for the most part, unless you're playing like Yoshi's Cookie or something, in which case the rules of that game are completely different than a traditional Yoshi game. Now, here we go. We've got this platform, which is orbiting about that central point. It is rotating about the origin of this axis, if you will. That's me trying to sound smart and not really succeeding. But okay, so there's a flower down there on the bottom left. I see it. I'm going to go ahead and get all these beads because you never really know which of these is going to be Miiverse Stamp. No, no, go back up. Go back up. I'm alive. I have done it. Now let's get the flower. I have gotten the flower. Waha. Okay, let's go ahead and get the remainder of these beads because, like I said, you never really know which of these are going to be Miiverse Stamps, and the game won't let you know if you miss a Miiverse Stamp, so I better make sure that I get all of them to the best of my abilities. Can I, like, throw a projectile and just get the rest of them? Let's see. Hey, okay, that didn't really work as well as I hoped it did, but you know what? The good news is that I can go back into that room. Chances are none of those beads are Miiverse Stamps, but it's always nice to double check so that for those of you at home, you can just see if it's worth your time to go back if you miss a couple of these beads. So far, it looks like none of those were worthwhile, but hey, I got some extra beads that I'll never spend, so I mean, that's something. I have a lot of beads. I have over 200,000 beads, and I do not intend to spend any of them. Of course, if you're at home and you're playing this game, do not feel ashamed to spend those beads. They're programmed into the game for a reason. I just figured that since this is a walkthrough, I should show you guys how to complete the game without any sort of extra bonuses. Now, I know I'm using an amiibo throughout this walkthrough, but that's just kind of the point. I mean, Nintendo sent me this amiibo, so I may as well use it, and I wanted to use it. I wanted a green yarn Yoshi amiibo for a very long time. Ooh, anyway, what's this? More beads! More beads! More beads that I'll never spend? Well, don't mind if I do. Now, if one of these is a Miiverse Stamp, that would be pretty important. None of them were Miiverse Stamps. Well, okay. Extra beads then. I'm almost at 300,000 beads. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Maybe at the end of the walkthrough, I'll just spend all of them. We'll see how far I can get. Maybe I can get to 1 million beads. Maybe there's some sort of special stamp that you get if you get to 1 million beads, but I don't know. I remember like in Super Mario Galaxy 2, there was a point in the game in which you had to max yourself out on star bits, so maybe there's something in this game in which you have to max yourself out on beads. I doubt it, because like I said, that'd be a bit ridiculous. I do think it's just this game's form of a currency so that you can buy power-ups in case you get stuck on a level, but you never really know. Even if I don't get to 1 million beads by the end of this walkthrough, if I don't need it for anything, then I won't go for 1 million beads, but if I can get it, if I'm close, then yeah, by all means, I'll go for it. But enough bead talk. Let's go ahead and see if I can find Miiverse Stamps. It's the Miiverse Stamps that are hidden within these beads. That's why I'm trying to collect all of them. So that one over there in that ice block, that's gotta be a Miiverse Stamp. Yep, there we go. 16 Miiverse Stamps, 4 more to go. And I have a feeling that that ice block over to the right can act as a platform that can take me up to a secret area, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at all these. Oh, yeah, okay, 3 more Miiverse Stamps. Plenty of beads. And then I still need... Whoa, 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 I almost touched you. I didn't want to touch you. That would have hurt me, even though I'm just touching your back. It would have gotten hurt, but I'm okay. That's going to be a Miiverse Stamp. No, or not. No, or not. Maybe not. It's just a safety platform. Got it. Okay, I don't really know. Maybe that's a Miiverse Stamp? I don't really know. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. I can take my time with these things. There is no timer on this level. I'm good to go. Don't want to mess this up. The last thing I want to do is have to redo a segment of this level because I did something stupid. Of course, you guys can always just keep watching the video because if I do something stupid, I can always edit ahead, but I still have to play it. And that's more time I have to spend editing, even if it is just an extra second or two. It's just more presentable and more professional and just better overall if I don't screw too many things up. So, let's keep it going then. I seem to be making good progress. Here's another checkpoint. Now, in recent times, these Yoshi levels put a checkpoint further and further away from the boss door. Around the beginning of this game, they would put a checkpoint right next to the boss door, but now they're treating these levels more like a traditional Yoshi level in which there's just a door and a checkpoint way earlier on in the level. So, who knows when that boss door is showing up? Probably soon, but I still have to get through some obstacles, and I still have a few more collectibles to find. So, let's see. There's foam over here, or sponge, or whatever that's supposed to be, and that penguin didn't do nearly as much as I hoped it would. Oh, well, that's okay. It's just heart points, which is good to know in case the boss door is around here and I lose, heaven forbid, but if I lose, I can still get more heart points so I can meet the 20 heart point requirement because I know that they always put heart points right before the boss door as well. So, okay, let's get rid of you. What's over here? More beads, more beads. The last Miiverse Stamp, huzzah! I've gotten all 20 of those. That's usually the hard one for me. Now, I think I'm still missing a special bead and a flower, at least one of them. So, if I can find those, I'll be good. Chances are, if I found all the Miiverse Stamps, then I don't really have to worry about missing a flower or missing a special bead. I can still miss it, but generally, I should be fine. See, that's the last flower. Now I just have to hope that I didn't miss the last special bead. I think I'm still missing one. Let's see. Is there anything over here? It looks like there's plenty to this level. Let's see, anything with that? Oh, is that a special bead? Yes, it is. And there we go. That's all the special beads, all the Miiverse Stamps, all the flowers, and I have 20 heart points. But of course, in case I didn't have 20 heart points, like I said, the developers and designers are always courteous enough to allow extra heart points to be obtained right before the boss door. So I am good to go. Let's take on this boss, and let's get on out of here with that 100% completion rating. My Mr. Game & Watch Yoshi is ready to go. My amiibo Yoshi is ready to go. And I, personally, am ready to go and take on this boss and complete this level and upload this video for your viewing pleasure. Okay, I could skip this cutscene, but I'm not going to because this is my first time seeing it. Hi, Kamek. Hi, Monty Mole.
You again? Of course it's you again! Okay, time to chill out, Yoshikins!
Oh, Kamek, I'm liking you more and more. Of course it's you again. Okay. Monty Mole, I've fought this guy a couple times, but of course the boss fights always get mixed up in this game, so who really knows what's going to happen? Luckily for me, this is an amiibo walkthrough, so I am allowed to use the amiibo as kind of a meat shield. And I guess that's how you hurt this boss. So you wait for the Monty Mole to raise ice blocks underneath you, you ground pound on them so that you hit Monty Mole in the head, and then he'll flip over, and then you ground pound his behind where the little tape is. Got it. Okay, sounds simple enough. Whoa, whoa, don't want to get hit by those. Though I am appreciating how this game loves to use the background as an obstacle. I think it's smart. Okay, now you're just rampaging toward me. How do I get you out of this temper tantrum of yours? Oh, okay. So now, okay, we're going back to the ice. Oh, nope, he's moving more quickly now. Oh, now he stopped. Okay, let's go. That's hit number 2. Huzzah! Now, of course, if I do get hit, I still have this amiibo Yoshi here with me that has 20 heart points. So, as long as one of the Yoshis has 20 heart points, I'll be good to go. But ideally, I'd like to have both of these Yoshi keep 20 heart points. Oh, don't want to touch that. That was a little too close for comfort, if I should say so myself. Where are you going, Monty? Where are you going? Oh, okay, he hurt me, but that's okay. Like I was saying, I have an amiibo Yoshi, so as long as the amiibo Yoshi doesn't get hurt, I should still be able to complete this level with a 100% completion rating. Still getting hurt. Okay, so guys at home that are watching this walkthrough and need help with this game, don't stand close to that boss. I guess that's all I have to say. There we go, hit number 3. Huzzah, you are defeated. I will take all of these beads that I'll never spend. And there you go, guys. That is how you 100% stage 5-4 in Yoshi's Woolly World. That's what I'm talking about. I liked it. I liked that level. Lots of cool concepts. I love that they're totally making use of this icy atmosphere. It's great. It's great. Anyway, that's all the flowers. Here are all the special beads. I'll showcase what costume that unlocks in just a second. And then here are all the Miiverse stamps. So guys, that's everything. So now these Yoshis are going to do a victory cheer. Ah, great stuff. Great stuff. I'm almost done with this game, guys. This is part 40. There's only, to my knowledge, 54 levels in this game. So that means there's 14 more parts. Now, if there are more levels, then there's more parts. But for now, 14 more parts, guys. 14 more parts. Sorry, not ports. Parts. Anyway, let's see what costume I've unlocked. I got a power badge. I will not be using that in this walkthrough. I apologize. But I imagine that power badge allows me to start off with a fire melon at the beginning of the level. Ooh, I've seen this pattern before. What is this? Frostbite Yoshi. Okay, that's like a legitimate pattern that people put on clothing and hoodies and stuff. And is that what that's called? Is frostbite? When you use bright blue and dark blue and you make stripes out of it? Frostbite? Well, regardless, that's the Yoshi that I unlocked. But anyway, I also unlocked stage 5-5, and I'll cover that level in the next part. So for now, that wraps up this part of Yoshi's Woolly World. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. See you all next time in the next part when I take on stage 5-5 and showcase a different amiibo costume. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new here, then please allow me to give you a quick rundown of things that you can do right now. I post new videos every single day at noon Pacific time. On the weekdays, I usually post walkthroughs and let's plays and all that good stuff. And on the weekends, I usually post online matches with friends and fans. However, I also create all sorts of other videos. If it's Nintendo, then I'll probably do something related to it. So, if you'd like to show me your support, you can click the like button on this video. Or you can leave a comment telling me what you think about the video, or you can leave a request. If you want to see more content from me, then please feel free to click the subscribe button to see all of my latest content. You can also follow me on Twitter. My tag is @RealYoshiller, because Yoshiller was taken. Right now, there's also a bunch of videos on the screen. If you click one, you'll be redirected to a video or a playlist. Like I said, I create all sorts of Nintendo-related content, so chances are, if you watch this video, there's something that'll catch your interest. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!